Good morning, children. Today I'm going to start next lesson in your class 8th, that is 8th lesson, Impact of Technology on livelihood. So, what lesson I'm going to be start today? Impact of technology on livelihood. What is mean this? Impact. Impact means effect. Technology, that we know that what is meant by technology, that I will come with it later. So, livelihood means our general lifestyle. So, the topic is how the much effect is comes on our livelihood because of technology. See that technology and impact. So if you observe that first topic is our lesson is changes in technology. So what is meant by changes? And what is meant by technology? If you see that technology is something that which we are using in our general life. So what is meant by technology? The technology is a one that we are using in our, it means something which we are using in our general life is called as technology. So technology means that's something which we are using in our general life in every way is called as technology. Then if you observe this technology and also that effect and changes, there was a lot of changes. You see that whenever we are watching TV and whenever you are using that mobile, whenever you are working on computer, you see that a few days that you can see the changes in technology. A few days before we have that a portable black and white TV. So there is a first invention. Invention means the machine which we are using is called as invention. Later the invention development is comes. Similarly, a long years before we are going to be used that TVs, the portable black and white TV, the portable black and white TV replaced with color TV, and color TV replaced with LCD and plasma, and this LCD is replaced with LED, and now we have that 4K ultra technology and also called as ultra UHD and also called as mirror. These are some different type of technology changes it was occurred in the TVs. Watch carefully the changes in the technology. So technology, we are always changing. The same technology that we are not going to follow every day. The technology which we are using now, after few months or few days or few years, the technology can be changed or that can be replaced with some other. Take an example, TVs. So once upon a time we have the black and white TV replaced with color, then LCDs, plasmas, and LED 4K ultra TVs and ultra UHDs, mirror, some different type of technologies which we are using in our regular life. You see that mobile phones. So TV or mobile or computer just with our comfort. So we feel a comfort, we are going to be change the technology. So once upon a time we have that black and white mobile, and that is replaced with the color mobile, that is replaced with that camera mobile, and lot of nowadays even the mobile is also is coming with the watches, and if you in the future the mobile is also There was a call as some new technology is going to come in within a few days of time or a few months of time. The technology which can be fixed in your hands, and by using that, then we also can be use that mobiles. So there is a lot of changes. Even that mobile is also one type of technology which we are using that, and we are also following that some different type of speed of mobiles. Once upon a time the slow speed of mobile is very slow. Nowadays the speed of mobile is very fast, based upon download or watching. Even that once upon a time we like to buy the cameras, but nowadays almost all different type of versions of cameras are also fixed into the mobiles. So once upon a time, whenever we are going to the park, otherwise whenever we are going to the picnic, we like to carry the cameras. But nowadays, we like to carry the mobile phone, because the mobile phone is also having the proper pixel cameras. That is also following that. Even computer is also the regular which we are using that in our regular life. There was some fixed with the technology. Even whenever you are using the sharpening the pencil, you observe that whenever you are sharpening the pencil, and also called as chopping also or sharpening also, it means making the sharp for writing part. So these are all the things. So that you can say that machine. So machine is a one that is a every day in our lifetime we are using that. See that chopping, otherwise sharpening the pencil, which we are using the sharpener. The sharpener is also a one machine that is also developed by using the technology. Even that in the regular life, the vessels which we are using that, once upon a time we are using that part by using with the mud. So the part is made with the mud a long years before. Instead of bronze, copper, silver and iron vessels, we are using that pot that's made with the mud. Later that is going with some different type of metals, and nowadays we are using that electrical cookers and index cookers. These are all things. So even in our kitchen is also there is a lot of technology is also implementing. So what means that technology can found at in everywhere, not only in the factory or not only in the region of transport and communication, that every place we can found this technology. So one more time, how the technology is comes. So technology can found in everywhere. So the technology not only in the region of mobile, computers, even in the TVs. So the technology can found even in your hand, which we are using the pencil sharpening. For that we are using the sharpener. The sharpener is also one type of machine. So there also we have the technology is going to be implemented. And also even in our kitchen we are using some different type of vessels, and that vessels are also made with the bronze, copper, silver, and a long years before it is made with the mud, that you can say the pot. So this also is going to be replaced. So these all are the one which we are using the technology in our regular life. So what is meant by technology? And one more other part. So nowadays the technology is also going to be used in the space. So we have that flights, jet planes like that. Even we have the rockets. Through the rockets we are sending that satellites, and also we are observing what is going on in the universe, and how the solar system and how many planets are there, what is the distance between the earth to moon and earth to sun, and how much the speed of the sun and how much the speed of the earth. So everything which we are learning by practically by using our technology. So imagine that if there is no technology, there is no satellites. If there is no satellites, if there is no information about solar system, again we have to learn that earth is a flat. These are all the things. Even though a lot of people was given information about that, but practical observation and practical implementation which is possible through the technology, that we are sending rockets through the space, and that in the spacecrafts also the technology is going to be implemented. So not only in the space, even in the transport and communications. We know the transport means buses, lorries, bikes, cars, even the trains, lorries. So everything is a part of transport. So transport, even in the communication, is also a part of mobile technology. Otherwise, come to the other things also. So these are some different type of technologies which we are using nowadays in every place. Either in the space we are using the technology, and also the transport we are also using the technology. Communication, we are using the technology. Once imagine if there is no technology, what's our position? Because nowadays for everything we are depending upon the technology. So without having the technology, that life is impossible nowadays. See, one more time, industrial revolution is occurred. This is the topic which we are learning in the class. We learn in the class 7, industrial revolution. So handloom and handicrafts was replaced with the machinery that is occurred in the region of England first time. That's called as industrial revolution. Revolution means sudden change was taken place in the region of England. So after the development of industrial revolution, they developed that one engine that you can say the steam engine. What they developed? Steam engine was developed. Steam engine is a one. The engine is the machine which is running by using with the steam power. The steam power is running with the coal. So this steam engine was developed by James Watt. Is one of the carpenter, and this James Watt believes that the coal and also coal as the thermal power is having a lot of capacity, and with his creativity, ideology, and that with support of industrialist Mr. Bolton, they prepared that steam engine, and this steam engine is one of the first development in the technology. So after the development of steam engine, and this engine is implemented in the transport and communications, even in almost, that is in the region of factories, even in the mining, in almost all the fields, that steam engine value and power was recognized by each and every person. After the development of steam engine by the James Watt, there is a great revolution was taken place, and everyone in every field there is a lot of changes was brought. Even that you see that we have the development in the medical, that is X-rays and also called as power looms. These all are a great achievement in the region of industry. And one more thing you can say that what is meant by invention. Invention means which is developed into the machine or anything which is developed the first time is called as invention. See that James Watt invented steam engine. So before of James Watt, no one is developed the machine. So the reason the James Watt developed that steam engine. So the reason this is a one of the invention that is made by James Watt. See that one more thing. After long days, there was a person name is called as Henry Ford of USA. So everyone knows that Ford company. So Ford is a cars company. So Henry Ford was the owner of the Ford company. He developed that one of the machinery one of the factory, and there he started that mass production, in the sense he started that one of the industry where the cars are going to be produced, and also called as assembling, fixing that bodies into the tires and everything. So assembling, production and everything, even that almost all the technical achievements from starting to car body to fixing, that you can see the assembling, everything it was made in the region of factory. So because I can say that new materials, engine fixing, chemical products, communication and technology like radios, computers, all the things are required for preparation of the cars. These all the things was made by Mr. Ford in the region of USA, and because of the development of this factory, what are the changes was taken. So because of the development of this, there was a lot of development. I can say that employment opportunities was increased. So once upon a time, people they don't have that much jobs, but because of this one, there is a call as more creation of jobs, and also called as there is a more demand for the raw materials also. So we know that what is the raw materials are required for preparation of a car: iron, steel, plastic, rubber, almost all. So because of the development of factory in the region of USA, there is a more employment opportunities. Along with the more employment opportunities, there is a more demand for the raw materials. So because of this factory, employment increased and demand for the raw materials. These are the lot of changes was taken place. But if you observe that people, what the position of people? When something is discovered, in the starting time, people is going to be worried. Take an example, when the technology was taken place in the region of England, means when the machines are going to be implemented in the region of England, people of England in some places they can say that there are some of the workers, they are feeling that they are going to be lost the jobs. So in the region of England, at the time of 18th century, when the machines was implemented in the region of factory, they believe that they are going to lose the jobs. When they are believe this, so they are going to be, they attack that machinery. So in the initial stages of development, there is a lot of discomfort between the workers and also the industrialists, because workers believe that they are going to lose the jobs, and owners believe that they'll increase that more production. So these are the possible, because in the region of England in the starting time, the workers they attacked that missions because they believe that they lost the jobs. Not only that, when the machinery is going to be implemented or introduced in the region of agricultural sector, lot of people they believe that they are going to lose the jobs. So first, they are also not accepted implementation and introduction of the machinery in the region of agriculture. One more thing is, everyone knows that when the computer was started, a lot of people they believe that a lot of jobs are going to be lost. But you know that nowadays, because of computers, lot of jobs was created, and in every field, without computers there is no work. So we know that computers are playing crucial role nowadays. That is implementation of the RL's call as introduction of computers in the region of India. So once imagine, when the computers was introduced in the region of India, people they turned against and they demanded that don't bring this change to the region of India. But finally, because of computers, lot of changes, lot of improvement in each and every product. See that technology in the region of agriculture. I'll come with a small discussion. See that before of 1947, it means before of independence, agriculture in the region of India was traditional agriculture. Traditional means each and everything is based upon the traditional without using the machines. So at the time that their people are depending upon that agriculture based upon rainfall. Otherwise, tanks water, tank means cheruvu, otherwise ponds, chinna chinna kunta, or they can depend upon the river water. So before of 1947, the people, they don't have that other irrigational facilities. So these all are called as irrigational facilities. So they are depending upon the rainfall, tanks, ponds, and also the river. So that is it. Because of these all the factors, if the rainfall is comes, then the tanks is going to fill the water, and ponds and the rivers also. There is no rainfall, so there is no agriculture also. So these are some different type of problems are going to be occurs. So because if you are depending upon the traditional agriculture system, so because of traditional agriculture system, they're going with one crop only. So throughout the year, one crop. So and also one more thing is, what are the machineries they are using that? So they are using that simple tools like axe, sickle, and spades, plow, crowbars. These are some different type of small, in Telugu we are saying that koduvali, para, gadapara, some different type of instruments are called tools. The traditional tools are using by the farmers before of independence. Even they will produce the crop, and that crop will save for next year for seeds also. So the farmers are producing the crop or a grain which they are getting, that the grain can save for the next year for the seeds also. And almost all traditional means they are using that animals in the region of agriculture. Even there is no fertilizers before of 1947. So the region farmers are using animal dung, and that can for the purpose of humus, natural humus. So almost the people are giving priority for organic farming without using any fertilizers and also the pesticides. But they have that lack of facilities. It means very less facilities. Because of the lack of facilities, they are unable to produce that more goods. Then come to that after independence, they replace with the traditional. They're going with dams was constructed. People not only depending upon the rainfall, they're also getting the water from canals, and also they are using the groundwater by using that engines running with the diesel and petrol or electrical engines. So this is for water, and they're also replacing with the fertilizers and also the pesticides. So instead of going with one crop, they are going with the two crops. And the seeds which they are getting, that these are the seeds they are getting from the research institutions. Research means there are some of the universities like ICRISHAT in the region of Hyderabad. There are some different type of institution, agricultural institutions. They are working for the development of farmers. So the region, they are developing the best seeds, and that seeds they are supplying to the farmers. So because of this, they are going to go for two crops. One more time, difference between before of independence and also the after the independence. Before of independence, traditional system, almost all the activities in the region of farming, they are doing with the animals. They are depending upon the rainfall. Even that they are going with the tank and also the ponds water, otherwise river water. And finally, they are going with the one crop. There is no fertilizers, pesticides, and come to that, the people are saving the seeds for the next agricultural season for the seeds also. Come to that, after independence, government of India concentrated on the irrigational side, like irrigational dams, like Nagarjuna Sagar dams, Bakra Nangal dam, Hirakud dam. These are some different type of dams. We know that through the dams they are going with the canals, and through the canals we know that canal water using for the purpose of agriculture, because we know that India is a land of rivers like Krishna, Godavari, Ganga, Indus, Brahmaputra. These are some different type of rivers. So we will construct a dam. From the dam they will take the water for agriculture. Even that they're also using the groundwater by using with the much bore wells. That's an engine is running with the petrol or diesel or power supply. That's a electricity. Even they're using that fertilizers, pesticides. Even they have a two crops, and seeds are saving for the next. Here research institutions providing that these are the seeds. So because of that, farmers are going with the two crops. So what are the impact of technology on agriculture? First impact of technology was production increased. So once upon a time the production is very less. Farmers are unable to produce more crop because they have because they have only one crop, they cannot go with the two crops. So now because of the development of agricultural activities, they are implementing that machinery and they are replacing the traditional system. So because of that the production was increased. So farmers increase the product yields, and also that they're going with the two crops. When they're going with the two crops, there also employment is also increased. If you observe that there is one table is given in your textbook, page number 90 in the world. So this is in a graph that you can say that year production. So there is a 200 million tons of grain was increased. See that in the 1961 and 75, 101 million tons in 1976 and 90, 157 million tons of food grains. In 1991 and 2009, that is 229, because this one says that because of the implementation of the technology in agriculture. Technology in the sense that is fertilizers, pesticides, dams constructions, hybrid farming. These are all called as that even missionaries implementation in the region of agriculture. So what is the changes in the production process? If you see the changes in the production process, machinery is a one which was changed the farmers, and only this machinery can use by the large farmers, not by the small farmers. And because of this machinery usage, small farmers are going to be unable to use the machinery, and the small farmers are using the same like a traditional system, and the machinery are using by the large farmers, those who have that very high amount and they have that capacity of the money and everything. Even that daily, once upon a time, the laborers, otherwise called as workers, can work for yearly. So yearly once paid by the farmer. But now this system is replaced because of the development of machinery. Instead of working for yearly, they are going with the day wise, either one day payment, otherwise weekly payment. So that is made by the farmers because of the development of technology. There was a change was occurred. Once upon a time, the traditional system is there throughout the year. There are some of the workers belongs to the particular families. They are working under a one farmer's family. After the completion of the season, the farmer will pay some particular amount for a year. But come to that year, after the missionary system, farmers are working in a farmland for daily work and also otherwise called as weekly payment. They will take that. And also that lot of traditional jobs is also lost because of the development of machinery. So one more thing is, once upon a time animal usage was there in everywhere. That you can say that transport of grains, even that animal humus is going to be used. Almost all plowing, harvesting time, also there is a lot of use of animals. But nowadays, when the tractor is going to be replaced, when some other different type of machinery is going to be implemented, because of other different type of machineries, lot of animals usage is also lost. See that there was one machinery is called as combine harvester. So what is this combine harvester? And this is called as combine harvester that you can watch rarely in the region of villages. So this is called as combine harvester. What is the use and what is the work of this combine? So once upon a time, harvesting time is having by the more work in the region of villages. So workers, others called as laborers, are getting more employment opportunities in the region of villages. Almost all the laborers are very busy at the time of harvesting time. So you can say that cutting of paddy fields and separating that, and also that cleaning, these all called as winnowing, threshing and harvesting. So these all the works are doing by the laborers in the region of villages. But this combine harvester is going to be do that harvesting work, threshening work, and also called as winnowing work also. So every work is doing by this machinery. So because of this machinery, lot of people in the region of villages, they are going to be lost the job. See that harvesting work that is doing by some of the members, threshening work is doing by some of the members, winnowing work is doing by some different type of work. When this combined harvester machinery was implemented, lot of people, they are going to get the they are going to be lost the job, particularly in the region of coastal Andhra, even in the region of Odisha, even in the region of Rayalaseema, some parts of Kurnool side, they have this machinery, because 20 years, 30 years before, there is no combine harvester. Lot of people, migrating workers, also going for paddy harvesting work. But nowadays, lot of people, they lost the job. But even though now also, this is a combine harvester is using by the large farmers, by the small farmers, they are unable to work this one, because if they want this machinery, they have to pay that 1100 to 1400 per hour, or else call it 1100 to 1400 for a day. So that much of money they have to pay for this combine harvester if they want that. But the small farmers, they are unable to pay this much of money. So only a large farmer, those who have money, those members, they can go with that combine harvester, and they can use this machinery in the field of paddy fields. Then see that what is the capacity of this machinery. So this machinery are equal to that 5 people. Take an example, 5 people, or else called 5 laborers, can do a work. That you can say that there is a one para given in your textbook. Watch in your page number 92. Combine harvester is different. So this one can complete within a 1 hour of time. It will harvest that 1 acre of land. So 1 hour, 1 acre of harvesting of land can doing by the combine harvester. But if you take that, if you want that work, 5 laborers, they have to work for 4 days of time. 5 laborers, 4 days of work, that they have to work for 4 days and 5 days, 4 days and 5 labors. Otherwise, 10 laborers for 2 days work, and this machine is doing in 1 hour time only. See the capacity of the machine. So this machine is very fast. Within a 1 hour of time, it can harvest, threshes and winnowing within a 1 hour of time for 1 acre of land. But that work, if you take that work is doing by the manual, and they will do that work for 5 members can 4 days work, otherwise 10 members for 2 days of work. So that is the capacity of the machine. So because of this machinery, lot of people take that there is a 250 laborers was there. If they are working in 1000 acres of land for 18 hours of a day. So 55 days of work, not for 80 days, 55 days of work for 18 days. So 250 employees, if they are working in the region of 1000 acres of land, if combine harvester, it will take 55 days in 18 days, 18 hours of work. But you can say that 15 days and 18 hours of time. So those who are working, 250 members, if they will work for 1000 acres of land. But this machinery, for 55 days, in 18 hours working, it will complete all the work. So because of this combine harvester, so there are 250 laborers are losing that 80 days of work. That is the defect of this combine harvester in the region of India. See that? So combine harvester machinery is a very powerful machinery that is implemented in the region of agriculture. At the time of paddy harvesting, there is a lot of work in the region of villages. Lot of people are migrating from villages to other villages. So because of work. But here the problem is, when the combine harvester was implemented, this combine machine can do that harvesting work, threshing work, winnowing work, all the works which is doing after the paddy harvest. So there is a lot of demand at the time of harvesting time, particularly in the region of coastal Andhra side and also the Kurnool side, then come to that in the region of Odisha. And at the time this machine is going to be replacing with the manual labor, because this machine can work within a 1 hour of time. They will do these three all works within a hour of time. But humans will take 4 days of time, or 10 humans will take that almost 2 days of time. But this combined harvest, because of this combined harvest, approximately if you take in 1000 acres of land, there are 250 employees. They are losing that employment for 80 days of employment. But this machinery is using nowadays in the region of villages by rich people only, not by the poor people. So the people, those who lost the job, what they are doing that? The people, those who are losing the job, they are going to the other side, other villages and other areas, for other towns also, for searching the employment. Because once upon a time they have the employment, so the reason they are working. But nowadays because of machinery they are lost the job, so the reason they are going for towns for searching the better employment. So this is in a technology which they are implementing in the region of agricultural sector. And the next lesson that we have a Zoom section, and in the Zoom section I'm going to complete the balanced technology implementation in the region of service sector. Thank you very much.